Nat 20. Hello adventurers, Merlin here, bringing you another Dungeons & Dragons adventurer video. So it's that time of the month again, it's delivery time, and boy do we have a jam-packed delivery for you. So we have issues 35, 36, 37 and 38 in a lovely black bag over on the table. And we get some nice little items. We start our 4th adventure. We also hit level 4. So we've got plenty of new character sheets, as well as tips on leveling up. Plus, of course, we've got the usual, we've got some dice, we've got some standees, and we've got some extra little bits, which add a little bit of weight to this delivery. So, pretty much that's all I can say for the moment. Don't forget to, of course, like the video if you are enjoying the content, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and do please check all the links in the video description down below, including the Mad Merlins Patreon, where you get access to all my video reviews a whole 5 days early before I put them up on YouTube. My unboxings, of course, are going to go straight to YouTube, as that's my main content that I create. Signing up to the Patreon and becoming supporters will get you some amazing benefits, including the chance to have a dedicated video each month. So yeah, I'll be updating the tiers very soon for that. Right, with that said, let's head over to the table and take a look at our brand new delivery. Right, here we are then with our latest delivery, and as I said, we've got 4 brand new issues with some amazing content. So let's pull them out one at a time, see what we get. So we have issue 35, we get a 3rd levels spell booklet, and nice to see the return of the ring clips there, and we also start our purple dice with a set of black and purple dice. We have 36, so another beautiful set of dice, purple and black marble ones, looking very fancy. We have a bunch of character sheets, and we also have a brand new map. Issue 37 comes with 3 standees, so 2 characters and a gelatinous cube. Plus we get another bunch of character sheets there as well for 4th level. And finally then we get a set of glittery purple dice. Can't see them very well, but beautiful little glittery set there. We have a brand new character, the Ranger, and there she is there. So looking pretty cool. Alright, so as usual, we'll go through each issue individually, quickly covering the contents. Of course, skipping the adventure, and we'll also have a closer look at those free gifts. So we'll kick off, of course, at the very beginning with issue 35. So we get our first set of purple dice, and it's just the bog standard sort of black dice with purple lettering. Yeah, not the best, but certainly not the worst, I guess. So yeah, just standard. We're going to get obviously a set of these for each of the colours, which is pretty cool. We also get our 3rd level spells booklet, so for Dungeon Master's eyes only. Well, for now anyway. But yeah, gives us all our spells for 3rd level wizards, cart, and sorcerers, paladins, etc. And yeah, so it's all set out by class and then alphabetical order, so all your different spells there as well. And like I said, nice to see the return of the ring loops here, so we can actually store these in the folder, which is a little annoying, seeing as the past 2 booklets haven't had these loops. Whether we're going to get replacements, I don't know, but I guess I'll have to try and make my own loops. And the other thing we get in here is 4 character sheets. Let's tear these off. So the 4 character sheets for our first 4 characters. We've got Krantor, Rezagar, Arena, and of course little Merrivic there. How dare you call me little? Sorry. So yeah, let's take a quick look then at the actual issue. So we have an introduction to feats, so special abilities that allow us to be a bit more adventurous with our characters. So making a choice, role-playing your feats, etc. General feats part 1, so just a few little bits to cover. And yeah, then we are literally into our new updates. So Rogue 4th level abilities, Wizard 4th level abilities, Cleric 4th level abilities, which is what I'm going to be looking at before I level up my Cleric. So it helps me learn what I need to do for my cat upgrades, and of course Fighter level 4 abilities. So for locations, we have Underdark part 1 there. And yeah, pretty cool. So we start looking at the worlds of the Underdark, and we're going to start adventuring into the Underdark by the looks of things with our encounter, the Wailing Web. Not an ideal encounter for you arachnophobes out there, I'm afraid. Sorry. Alright, up next, the heaviest issue, issue 36. So yeah, like I said, this one adds some actual weight to the magazine, the delivery even, because we have a rather chunky mat. I will try and take a photo and add it in post, but we'll have a quick look at it as we can. So we have our second set of purple dice, really cool purple and black set, and yep, I like those. These are going to be a firm favourites of mine, I think. Although I do have my marble purple with gold lettering set that I like as well, so these might be fighting for position. D6 doesn't have a lot of purple on, just a tiny little corner. Yeah, pretty cool nonetheless. So, of course, we have a bunch more character sheets to quickly look at. So we've got Carcroft there, level 4. We have Ekrin Tippletoe, level 4. Zugan Shanoni, level 4. And Oshuk Bagok, level 4 as well. Our Orc Paladin there. So before we look at the magazine, let's have a quick look at this map. I don't believe, no, this feels more like it's the same as the previous maps we've had, so it's not going to be dry wipe compatible. But yeah, we've got a nice underground tactical map. So we've got a more puzzly maze sort of side on one side, filled with different rooms. So we've got a summoning circle room there, what looks like the remains of a mine, and a study there with some treasure and books. And then the other side, so we got more of what looks like a wizard's lair. We got a library, we got a little sort of a study area there. So yeah, this is definitely going to be useful for the current mission campaign. So we've got a statue for the Spider Queen there. Yeah, this is definitely a place that people are living in. We've got rooms, we've got a bar, and yeah, again, remains of probably what used to be a mine of some sort, or even a forge. And yeah, then we have the remainder of that map. So a pretty cool map. So we'll have a look inside the issue next. So 36, here we go. So what do we actually have here? So large double-sided tactical map of the Underdark, which come in handy during your adventures. You also have 4th level character sheets plus a set of purple and black dice. Yeah, pretty cool. So we have more on General Fates Part 2, or Feats. We have Druid level 4 ability coverage. We have Barbarian level 4 ability coverage. Druid level 4 Part 1 and Part 2 coverage. So a lot for the Druid there. And we have, of course, new creatures that you can change into at a high level. And Paladin features of 4th level as well. And we've got a new monster to look at. So we've got the troglodytes there. So these are sort of like a lizard man sort of creature that live in the subterranean worlds of the Forgotten Realms. And yeah, Adventure 4 is into the Underdark, so we're definitely going to be using those maps for these adventures, I thought. Pretty cool. Nice to actually getting more scaled up maps, which is cool. Definitely going to be useful for playing through these adventures. Up next, issue 37. So probably the lightest issue. We just get the character sheets and the character standees here. So let's pull her out and have a look. So yeah, we get standees for a gelatinous cube, our tiefling warlock, and a halfling monk there. So pretty cool, but yeah, we really do need some more monsters. I know it's been a while since these characters are introduced and we haven't had standees for them yet. But yeah, we could definitely do with more monsters that are like minions rather than boss monsters. So for our character sheets, we just have the 2 this time around. So we have Anya's Quick Willow and Zella there as well. So pretty cool. She's a patron to the fiend, or her patron is the fiend, should I say. So yeah, we got some, of course, important information to look at for our new character classes. So we got our 3rd page of general feats. We have Monk, Way of the Open Hand, so some new ways for the Monk to take. Monk features of the 4th level there, Warlock features of the 4th level. Locations all about the Underdark part 2 there. And we got different fungi of Faerun. And the monstrous Zorn. Rather strange and vicious looking creature. And yeah, Zorn and the Portal Puzzlers is our encounter. So last but no means least, then we have issue 38, which introduces a brand new character and a brand new class. So we can actually have a look at those lovely glittery dice, and yeah, those are really pretty nice and sparkly, lovely and clear. So FYI, green translucent dice that weren't very translucent and blue translucent dice that weren't very translucent. This is how translucent dice should look. So yeah, I'm still a little sore about those dice that are advertised as practically see-through, and you had to hold them up to a really strong light to get them see-through. Yeah, they're not see-through. These, on the other hand, are fairly see-through. So another nice set of purple dice. And character sheets, we just have the 1 here. So let's have a look at her, because she's brand new. So we got Thule Pettigust, who is a ranger and monster hunter. Her background is a sailor, she's level 4, and she is an Air Ganassi. So pretty cool. Armor class 16, initiative plus 8, so wow. She's definitely going to be getting the drop on a lot of the opponents. 35 feet speed, 36 hit points there. Not the best in strength there, pretty good in dexterity and wisdom though. And yeah, even her constitution is pretty good. So she comes equipped with a longbow, a short sword, and shocking grasp, which is a melee spell attack. Pretty cool. And yeah, she's got her spells, so shocking grasp is a cantrip which you can use in melee as an attack. And snaring strike, feather fall, hunter's mark, protection from evil and good, and speak with animals. And because she's a sailor, she has the ship's passage, ally and organizations detail there, so pretty cool. Age 44, eyes light blue, skin light blue, hair light blue, 5'8" and 150 pounds. And wow, she looks pretty amazing now actually for a nice ranger. Looks really cool. I like the whole green with the purple underlay and a little bit of beige chucked in. Really nice, cool color combination there. So let's dive into our issue. I have forgotten about this, but we have a brand new cover, of course. We're starting a 4th adventure. And yeah, so we see a lot of our characters on the front here, and we're up against a big Gnoll army. We see our druid casting Entangling Vines. Our bard is giving inspiration by playing a tune. Razagar's there being all defensive and hammery, and our orc paladin there going all berserk mode. Really nice. I love these artworks. I hope we get a set of prints at some point. That's pretty cool. So in this issue then we have of course the introduction to the ranger class, and we cover everything from 1st to 4th level. So we've got a lot of information then for the ranger. So we start with 1st level features, 2nd level features. Oh, that's cool. Half elf centaur, pretty cool. Why can't we have that as a character? That'd be awesome. Ranger 3rd level features. So Monster Slayer is her particular background that she has taken. So she's seeking down the most deadliest of monsters and taking them out. And then Ranger levels of the Ranger features even of the 4th level. So yeah, pretty cool. So you gain demonstrate the edge they gained from living in the wilds with the alert feat. They can choose to increase their ability score or to improve the related attacks, spells, skills, and other class features. So pretty cool. So yeah, really nice there. So ability score increases, you got your feats, so alert, and your hit points and healing goes up as well. And we have, of course, a brand new character. So they have a brand new background, which is Sailor. So we got some invalid information there that'll be helpful for our new player and people role-playing her. Moving on, and then we have one monster to look at, which is the Rust Monsters. So swords, shields, and armor make a hearty meal for this insectile underground scavenger. Ooh, not very nice. So yeah, be careful. They will literally consume your weapons, armor, etc. Anything that's metal is food for them, basically. And then we got a nice relaxing adventure. We have Tall Tales by Firelight. So that looks pretty cool. So well, there we have it. Right, I'll bring everything back in, give you my final thoughts on this delivery, as well as of course the pricing. So there we have it, delivery 9 question mark. Yeah, pretty good delivery nonetheless. So yeah, we're on issues 35, 36, 37, 38. And yeah, we haven't got a lot of background, but we are all focusing on leveling up our characters. So every issue is literally loaded with brand new information for all our character classes and characters so far, as well as introducing a brand new character class and background. So pretty cool. We've had information on the Ganassi back along. So she's not a new creature, but she's new for playing, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it's definitely a delivery where the value is in the information of the classes we're playing. So a lot of them are the classic classes a lot of people play. So I can find a lot of people finding these very useful. Me specifically, I'm going to be looking at the cleric level up pages and trying to decide what to do with my own cleric, who is now leveling up to the 4th level. It is a great delivery for content on the freebies side of thing. So dice are, well, dice. It's just luckily that purple is my favorite color, so I'm going to value all of these dice as extremely high, with the exception of possibly the bog standard black with purple set. Yeah, these aren't the fanciest. None of these sets have been really. It's just black polyhedral dice with colored lettering. The marbled ones look great. There's not a lot of color on the D6, mind you, but yeah, that D20 looks really nice. Can definitely probably see myself using these. As I said, I have a set of purple marble dice, but I believe they have gold lettering. I'll have to double check my collection. I have a couple of purple sets already, and yeah, these are going to definitely add to them. Probably the standout set though, I think, are these really cool clear and glittery set with a purple lettering. These are really spectacular. Yeah. I think if I play a Ganassi class character, I think these really cool glittery dice might just be what I use. So yeah, the weak point of the delivery is probably the standees. It's just two characters, two fairly old characters by this point as well. We've had them now for I think around 8 issues. So we could have had them before now, so why they've left it so late? I mean, with this delivery, I would have thought it would have been ideal for them to include a standee for our brand new character. So yeah, that could have been something to include, but perhaps we'll get that in the next delivery, hopefully. But yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, we do get 2 new characters and a gelatinous cube there, which is kind of hard to tell. I must admit, when I first saw it, I thought it was like a water wall or something, and yeah, then you notice you can just about make out that it's hard to see through the packaging, but there is like slime dripping down, there's bits of bone, weaponry, etc. being dissolved, and you can just about make out the corners there as well. So yeah, it's nice that we have a monster, but I really wish we got more what did I say, sort of troopy monsters. So give us a whole frame of say 5 to 6 goblins, or 5 goblins and a 6th one as the goblin boss. That'd be cool. Instead we got just a big sort of tanky boss monster which we fight as a sort of optional sort of boss, as it was a secret passageway sort of thing that we could easily have walked past and totally ignored. So yeah, definitely that's the weak point of the delivery. The strong point though has to be this beautiful double-sided mat. So like I said, I'll take some photos and throw them on at the end of the video. And yeah, it does look really nice. Loads of detail. We even have stalagmites there pointing up from the ground. And yeah, it's definitely, one side is more of a inhabited area, the other side is more of an abandoned sort of mine, and all to do with the Underdark, which is pretty impressive anyway. The only other good thing we had was, of course, that brand new spell booklet. So yeah, 3rd level spells for all of our spellcasters. That makes no sense. Well, slightly sense. Where's my energy gone for today? Anyway, nonetheless, never mind. Yeah, all in all, a rather good delivery. Of course, we have had, of course, character sheets for every issue. All level 4s for our previous characters, as well as our brand new character, only at level 4, sadly, so no level 1, 2, or 3. Despite the fact we've been given the information for level 1, 2, and 3, which you do kind of need if you're going to play any class, really. You do need all the information from the 1st level onwards, otherwise you're kind of going in a bit blind, really. But yeah, the Ranger is a class I've been looking at playing. I do have a Dwarf Ranger I created for a friend's campaign that never got off the ground, sadly. I have asked for them to see if they can find the character sheet and send it to me, but I've not heard anything back from them yet, so hopefully sometime soon, because I'd like to definitely play him in a adventure of some kind. So all in all, it's been a really good delivery. Of course, we've had brand new character sheets for all of our leveled up characters, and we've had that brand new character as well. Nice dice, some rather mundane and boring, some really sparkly. But yeah, other than that, not a lot I can say. So, price-wise, So it's 35.96 for the 4 issues. Pretty, well, I can't say pretty good value, it's pretty basic value, so it is what it is. So each issue is, of course, face value of $8.99. The dice are probably going to affect the score, as are the standees, but I think the mat will probably save it. So for an out of 10, I'm probably going to give it a 8 out of 10. It's going to lose a couple of marks, obviously, for the lackluster items and the fact that we don't get character sheets for first, second and third level for our ranger, so there's no way that we can go back to the early missions and take it from there, which I really would like to do to get used to a character. Start where we can low and then work our way up and gain the knowledge and skills as we go. But yeah, that's it. I think that's all I can say. So yeah, let me know if you've enjoyed this delivery. Do you think 8 out of 10 is fair? Or would you probably knock off another point or two depending on how you are for the dice? I know a lot of us by this point are definitely going to be well off the dice. Let me know what you thought of this in the comment section down below. And until next time, thank you all very much for watching and keep rolling those crits.